Cruz with Better Your Best. And I'd like to share a little bit about the program. It's a cross-mental training program that we use with the athletes and the performers that come to see us, and we take them out of their primary performance or sport. Let's say if it's golf, we have them do other things such as archery and horses and different activities, because we're able to help them a little bit faster. Their core movement pattern and their core personality pattern come out very easily without all those layers of coping strategies and protection and denials. So once we see their patterns and they repeat in each of the activities, then we can help them work through anything they'd like to work through and then transfer it back to their primary performance. So we feel we can get them there much faster. There's a couple of people that have been through the program that are going to share the experience with you so that you get a feel for what it's like, and hopefully will come and join us. Hi, Jessica. Debbie Cruz here, checking in. So you've been playing on the Symetra Tour for, what, 3 years or so?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So you had a good journey.
I have, for sure.
And we were lucky because Jessica came and did our Better Your Best program. And Jessica, maybe you could talk a little about the archery.
Yeah, so I'd actually wanted to try archery for a long time, but I never had the opportunity. So that worked out really good. And what I remember the most, my biggest takeaway, was Miss Judy saying that, you know, when we kind of feel intimidated or we feel threatened or scared, our tendency, our human instinct tells us to shrink down, to get small. But in archery, to get that full drawback, you have her words where you have to make yourself big. You have to make yourself vulnerable and put yourself out there. And it's kind of the same in golf. You have to take that full backswing. You know, you have to be vulnerable. You have to take the risk in order to get the payoff. And that was let the arrow fly. That was the biggest thing that I took from that.
That's great. And do you think it's transferred to your golf game?
Absolutely. Definitely.
And Jessica, you're one of our key Better Your Best people. You are one of the few that have gone away now and gotten a bow and target for yourself.
I did. It's in the car with me right now. It's not together, but I've got it.
That's great, because you take it with you to the tournaments?
I do, and whenever I can go find a range, I go. It's because it's just as much therapeutic as anything.
Oh, that's awesome. So it serves a couple of purposes.
Absolutely, definitely.
Okay, well, thanks so much for helping us out, and have a great tournament.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So Thor, you came and participated in the Better Your Best Ultimate Experience, and I was impressed by the horse experience, I think, that you had. Maybe you could tell us what you took away from it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was fun to do at first. I enjoy horses. It was nice to be with them. It was that I didn't want to put the horse on a leash when I was trying to bring it over to me. I didn't feel good to me. I've had past experiences with horses, and I wanted to just guide her over. It was actually a female horse, Nelly. I wanted to guide her over to my side, and I tried everything. I sat down in her front, I petted her, I tried playing with her, and we were there some maybe 40 good minutes until you called me over, and you were like, sometimes it just doesn't happen the way we want us to do it, and you have to, you might have gone in with a plan to do it a certain way, but sometimes you have to adapt, especially in the middle of competition. And the way that applies to golf is you might have a plan there, how you're going to tackle the golf course, how you're going to play. But if it's not working, you can't stick yourself to it. You have to be willing to adapt, because if not, at some point you have to flip that key and be like, okay, this is not working. Let's improvise and let's do it the other way. And I put the horse in the leash, and she came to me in 30 seconds. And the other thing that I got out from it was, like, when you're guiding the horse and you want it to go somewhere, you have to lead it. you have to be in charge of the horse, whether it's when you're guiding side by side or with the leash. The horse does what you wants it to do, and that applies to golf, right? The golf ball, we're in charge of the golf ball, and we have to remind ourselves of that. It's very easy to let the golf ball dictate our play, but we have to constantly, especially when we're in a bad situation, remind ourselves that we are in control. Take a moment back and step up and do it the way that it's. Remind yourself you're in charge. So those two things were what I got from the horse experience: to adapt and to remember that you are in charge.
Great. Thanks so much, Thor. That's perfect. We're just going to use it.
Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah, we're going to, for social media, just to kind of help people understand a little better what the ultimate experience is.